fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Here's Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. Here we go. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Throwing, Baker. That throw behind his intended target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Third and long, they're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders pull that in front further. 13-zip.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Taylor again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Buying some time right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 2nd down, Mayfield to pass. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Play fake. It's Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So it's 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
You know I love the language of football, just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
He's got it over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A gain of 4 on the run, partner. They're going to be looking at 3rd and goal from the 5.
3rd and goal.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Mayfield to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Kate, that is so demoralizing defensively. Defenders in all their lanes, you do just about everything right to stop the 4th down. That QB's legs, they were the X factor. Big time play.
That one right down the middle. And the AFC Pro Bowlers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Zone read, handoff to Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Baker now from the gun. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's complete. Play made by Kupp. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Here we go. It's Mayfield. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he will take this in. Touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Going now on 1st down. He's got it deep downfield. And what a hit there. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Looking in the air here. He's got it near the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now.
Exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
He's back to throw. He's trying to push the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. Give him 25 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
The motion a receiver left. First down, here's Baker. Getting out to his left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Flings it deep down the middle. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Back to throw it. He connects downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They go again with Taylor. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Another first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in he goes for the touchdown. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Chased out to his right. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So we're through 3 here. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Giving this to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Before the play clock expires, Pete Carroll averts that penalty, signals timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to Genty. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Raiders leading by 8. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. And off to Genty. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and it might see them burn a timeout.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one falls incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's down to almost... No, actually going to give him the 30 here. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Raiders first down.
Another give here to Genty. Here he goes again! And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. On the ground with Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, here's Genty. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. They're going to run it with Genty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Aubrey puts it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Finds some space, he's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from New York.